So in this video, I want to share with you the 3 steps that I would take to get good at copywriting as quickly as possible if I had to start from zero. So for step 1, I want you to think of it like this. You see, when you find a new video game, you almost kind of get addicted to it, right? Like you try to find all these little hacks and strats like how can you get better at this than your friends. You start watching all these videos on YouTube, maybe you go on Reddit, you join Discord communities, and even when you're not playing the game, your mind is still thinking about how you can get better at it, how you can improve. And after some time, you get so good at the game that you can also win it on autopilot even without putting in much effort, right? Now I want you to apply the same thing to copywriting. So the first step is to immerse yourself in the world of copywriting. And you can do this by watching YouTube tutorials or reading books, but the best way to do this is to actually study classic sales pages on swipe.co. And by study, I mean take notes, like what is the target audience for this copy, what are their pain points, what are their dreams, what is the awareness level of this audience, which emotions are being pushed in this copy, how are they using social proof to break beliefs. I want you to study all these patterns, and after you do this consistently for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you start thinking about it subconsciously, like the video game example. So you almost start thinking in the copywriting language on autopilot. And after you have immersed yourself in the world of copy, next step is to actually apply what you have learned, and that is by writing copy. Now, before you say, okay, but I don't have any clients, what am I supposed to write? Just do this, okay? Go to Insta or YouTube and scroll for just 5 minutes. Now, even if you scroll for just 5 minutes, you'll find at least one coach or creator who is selling some product or course online. You can see it in their video description or their link in bio, and from there you can see if they have a sales page or if they are sending emails to their list. And if they're not doing that, you can write it for them and send it as outreach. And if they already have a sales page or if they're already sending emails, see how you can make them better and send it to them. And after you do this, one of two things is going to happen. Number one, they are either going to like your copy and you get a new client, or number two, they don't like your copy but you get better at copywriting. In either case, you win. And for the final step, let's go back to the video game example. Now, imagine you're stuck at this level in the video game where you're trying to beat this boss, but you just keep losing again and again and again. Now, you can do one of two things. Number one, you can keep trying the same thing again and again and hope you get lucky, or you can ask your friend who has already beat this level, or you can watch a YouTube tutorial on how to beat this level, or join a Reddit community or Discord community to get help and get feedback. Same thing with copywriting. You need to actually get feedback on your copy. And the best way to do this is to get a mentor. But I know that not everyone can afford a mentor, because personally, I had to save money for 5 to 6 months so that I could afford a mentor. Now, if you're not willing to invest in a mentor, you can join a community. And by community, I don't mean join a Discord server that has 5,000 members where beginners are giving advice to other beginners, because that is the best way to make sure that you never land a client. So instead, I want you to join a small community on Twitter or Discord with people who are 1 to 2 steps ahead of you. So you can see what mistakes you're making, how you can improve your copy, and how you can actually get good at copywriting. So immerse, write, and get feedback.